Okay, that might have been a bit excessive, but we're in a fantastic mood today. We are in an absolute brilliant mood today. We've had a good morning at the gym. We've had a little bit extra as well, and quite frankly, it's all looking cushy. So let's get on with today's activity. Today's activity is called Land Cruise, where we are going to go operate a service to Bishop's Lydiard to finish the day. It's all looking... Shut up, alternate Ian. He has a habit of popping up when he's least needed. that sounds about right, doesn't it, folks? So, like I said, we're having enjoyed a day of sun and sand. It's time to ferry all the tourists back home. Operate a service down to Bishop's Lydiard to finish off the day. Gotta be good. And what is better than sun, sea, and the railway? Tell me what's better. There is nothing better. Oh, hey, hello D1566. You are my train today, I take it. Yes, I'd like to get in this cab, please. Thank you. Can I climb up the stairs? Thank you very much. Sit in the driver's seat. We'll close the door. Turn the master key on. Set the reverser and the headlights. That was easy. Set the brakes to initial application. Unlock the doors. While you guys load up, I'll get this all streamed up and ready to go. So yeah, the Class 47, we're going to take that on a little jaunt today. We're going to go all the way down the line, so Minehead, Dunster, Blue Anchor, basically anywhere and everywhere. This train is going to go there, folks. There we go. Do that, tweet that. Wait until 17:15, which is right about now. Objective complete. Can we go? Release the brakes. Next stop, Dunster. Oh yes, the pure power of the Class 47, folks. It is the pure power and the pure pageantry that is the Class 47. And when we get past this marker, we'll be able to kick it up to 25 miles an hour and get it there faster than that 08 ever could get there. Because let's be honest, that 08 was a pain in the arse. But now we have a proper loco. Just give him a toot at the level crossing. Hello, Mr. Level Crossing. We're coming here. Hello. Hello, everybody that's at the side of the road. 1.4 to Dunster. Can I go 25 miles an hour yet? The answer to that question is no. We're going to wait for the whole train to clear the level crossing first. She's steadily idling now. There you go. "25 miles an hour. From this brush beast. Now that 5 miles an hour is because we're coming to a level crossing. We're coming to that awful level crossing that's just before Dunster, and then there's another one just after Dunster. But like I said, this is the way you want to do it. With a class 47, maybe even a class 33, and we're gonna do some scenarios with the 33 later on. But we may even, because there is a sale on at Train Sim World at the moment, we may even see if we can get the class 52, because the 52 is a lovely loco. Now they're at the crossing that we're coming. And now we can start to think about braking for this 5 mile an hour zone. Release it. Keep speed up. Always got to be alert to everything around you here with the railways. Let them know at Dunster we're coming. Do you know what's actually helping us out here? Helping us out going up this hill is this 0.5% gradient that we're going up. So we start the initial application down to 5 miles an hour. We're probably going to end up speeding, so try and catch that. Come on. Power it up. There we go. Come on. We just caught it. Literally just caught it. It's going to feel like the longest 180 yards of your life. Really is. Because you've got to go at 5 miles an hour. 5. It is an underrated speed though. Give it a bit more oomph to try and get into the station. go 4.6. As my phone goes off. Hello, Mr. Phone. So it should be a 1722. We're not. Well, we will be, but it won't be 1722. And off with the throttle. And nicely to a stop. That's the wrong door, Ian. That's the door I meant. Great, we're already messing up, folks. So from here we'll be heading on downwards to Blue Anchor, I believe, is the next stop. I'm saying we can go 10. I don't think we can. We may be able to go 10, but you never know. Well, I'm gonna go 10. I'm gonna dip out for nobody. Lock the doors. Can we go? Blue Anchor. Give it full beans, ladies and gentlemen. And I'll lock it off at 10. Excuse me. So we got 6 minutes to get to Blue Anchor. And there's a nice 25-mile-an-hour zone on the other side of that. Level crossing. It's a rather nice way to spend evening here. Come on, power it up. Get up this hill, baby. Let me do 25 and we'll laugh him. I'll get us to Blue Anchor in no time. Even if it will demand a 15 in a minute. Something's gone on the side of my hand there. So we're at the 10. Come on. Come on, give me more than 10. There we go. 4,200 amps going through the beating brush heart of this Class 47. And it does beat a pure heart of evil. And now we're going to do it down a 0.1% grade. So we'll turn the throttle off, I think, while we go down this grade. Whether this works or not, now it's 0.2%, so the descent down is looking good. I don't know if we'll bump into a loco while we're coming into Blue Anchor, because Blue Anchor is a passing point. We may bump into a loco, we may not bump into a loco, we don't know. It'll all depend on what happens when we get there. The intention was to do 2 streams today. Stream on this and stream on the FIA European Truck Series game. Unfortunately, it's looking like that the latter won't happen, so I'll have to do that tomorrow. But the grade is getting 0.6 now, so we're going to have to give it the initial application to get it back under 25. Not that that's a bad thing, because it's actually helping us out. Coming down this 0.5% gradient. But for those who are watching for the first time, welcome. Welcome to my little corner of YouTube that I like to call the Madhouse. If you haven't subscribed yet, hit the subscribe button. Hit the notification bell as well. You'll hear when I'm on live streams. You'll find out when I'm on, when a new video gets uploaded every day. There's always a video that gets uploaded every day on this channel. It could be Formula 1, it could be NASCAR. Well, it won't be NASCAR for very much longer because that series is coming to an end. Could be Snooker. Or if it's a Sunday, it will be the WRC games. So we'll get the initial application going now, get it down to 15 miles an hour. I think we may be a little earlier on that than we wanted. No, it looks like we're going to be good. There we go, we caught it just in time. There's no train here, so looks like this is not going to be a passing point here at Blue Anchor. Although they have put the red against us, so maybe we are waiting for a donkey. Give it a blast of the horn and cross the level crossing. Off with the throttle. Begin my initial application of the brake. And hopefully we've timed this to perfection. I think we have. Look at this. That is what you call almost perfect. I don't mean to toot my own horn, but toot frickin' toot. I did see a bale, a fire thing over there, so while they're loading, I'm going to go grab that. Anything else down there? No. There we go. Now the only problem with that is that's now swapped the brakes over, so it's now on the instead of being on the driver's brake, it's now on the straight brake, which is not good. So when we get to our next stop, I might have to change that around. So lock the doors. Objective, release the brake. Next stop, Washford. Give it the full beans, said nobody ever. The pure sound of the 47, man, it is one of the best sounds in the world. Disagree with me. There'll be someone says, oh no, there's a better loco out there, and there is. There are better sounding locos than the 47, but as a pure heritage loco, you can't beat the Class 47. Changed my mind. That's all I'll say to that. Changed my mind. Maybe the 52. Actually, no, I'll take that back. The 52. The Class 52 might rival it, and the Class 42. But the 47 is up there, heritage-wise. We'll give it a bit more oomph now to get up to 25 miles an hour. Which is the maximum speed on the West Somerset Railway. What have I got to... that didn't feel good. So there we are, we're at the 25 mile an hour limit now. As somebody goes flying past with their chav music on. Oh, you like that chav music too, did you? Somebody out there liked it. So in 2.5 miles we've got a 10 mile an hour zone, but in the meantime this is letting us get up to 25 miles an hour straight to Watchford. There is a chance we could be there nice and early. A 0.7 grade against this Class 47 though will work against it. Let's bring it down to about 74% throttle. That looks like it's doing the business for us. Yeah, I've got water blisters on the side of my wrist here. No one's ever had a water blister. They are absolute bitches, aren't they? They are a pain in the rear. Yeah, I'm going to have a word with Simon. See if we can't get the Class 52, although it's not on the sale. Like I said, Train Sim World, they've got a sale at the moment. The main game's on sale. I think it's... you can have the standard edition for... I'm trying to remember what it was now. The standard edition for about $19.99. The deluxe edition, which I've got here, for $24.99. The routes they've got on sale, they've got this route's on sale. I think it's down to from $24.99 to about $11.99, somewhere in that area. They've got back. Yes, I agree. Back. They've got one of the locos for this route on sale at $8.99. They've got another route that's 50% off the Ruhrstig Nord. That's at 24. That's about $12.49, somewhere in that area. Probably $11.99 like this route is as well. And they've got one of the locos on there, the Class BR155, on sale for $8.49. However though, if you wait, and I'm going to give you all a bit of a heads up, if you wait a couple of weeks, because they're bringing out the big patch for this game to make it the 2020 version, you can get hell more routes for cheaper as well, and locos as well. But we'll go into that when we get to that, probably When's that out? That's out the 15th of August, that is. So... And we're on holiday that day, so so we can't tell you about that. We'll start throttling down now. Coming up to Washford Station. Where is Washford? There it is. Keep giving it some throttle going up the hill here. Now I believe that 10 zone in... Oh no, that's the straight brake, isn't it, Ian? Yeah, Washford, where we had to do that shunting duty. She won't stop. She'll stop now. And she'll stop perfectly. There we go. See how we did on that stop as well. Oh, there's something I need. Ooh, get a milk churn. Nothing else there, is there? They're probably wondering why the hell is our bucket. Probably wondering why the hell was our driver out of his cab. Well, I was out of my cab to go and because I've got a multitude of jobs on this game today. I've got to put the milk in the basket ready for morning. I've got to go fill the buckets up with sand. I've got to do everything, me. I may even have to go get that bleed cone that's down there that's blocking the railway. Lock the rights. Objective complete. Can I give it some welly? Yes, please. 25 miles an hour. 2.2 miles to watch it. And I got this 10 mile an hour zone in 0.7 of a mile. I haven't a clue what that's for. You would have thought I'd have known by now, but I don't. Whoa, hello. You're speeding, Ian. We're allowed to go a little over, just a little over. Although it's not slowing down like I want it to, so we may have to give it a bit more in a second. Throttle is off. It'll be interesting to see what's around this corner that necessitates. That's a word for me to say. Necessitates a 10 mile an hour zone. go. Gotta go 10 miles an hour for a mile. Well, that's going to annoy me. Pa-ding! Although that board says 25 there. Believe that when I see it. What are we gonna do? You're gonna keep us at 10? I hope you don't. Nah, you didn't want to keep us at 10, did you? Power it up. That brush engine in the back of this thing just... Ooh, yes. There we go, switch the throttle off. Honestly, it's a lovely engine. That's all that can be properly said about the brush in the back of this loco. The only thing missing is a steam engine from the West Somerset Railway. Even if it's just a little pannier tank. A icky bicky little pannier tank. That's all that's missing. I think. They should have a steam engine. Hello, Ultimate Viking Gamer! All is well with me today. All is very well, sir. We are having the delights of this lovely brush class 47 all the way from Minehead to Bishop's Lydiard on the West Somerset Railway here. We are dealing with a bit of an issue at the moment on our hand. I have no idea what the issue is. I think I've been bitten by something that's giving me a water blister on the side of my wrist here. But all in all is good. All is good, all is right with the world. And we're coming up to a 20 mile an hour zone. And we're at 20 mile an hour. 20 mile an hour is a very underrated speed. You know they said speed kills. It doesn't really kill in this game. Then we've got to go 10 miles an hour soon to get into Watchet Station. I'm getting attacked by wasps. Spiders, I could just about manage. Wasps, As Cleveland Jr. said on the episode of Family Guy, that's the line. And that is the line. So we'll give it an initial application now as we come into Watchet Station. Although we may be coming in a little fast for my liking. Probably because we're going down a 1.3% grade at the moment. Whereabouts is Watchet? It's here somewhere. Oh, is this the one that's on the... You should go unstoppable and ransom the train. or maybe I'll do John Voight, Scotty. Come on, Rankin. You want some, Rankin? So we will start slowing this bad boy down to come in. I've got to do that pail. Do we think I can run from the end of the train down to that pail in time before we leave? Ooh, that's going to be tight, I tell you. There will do. Right, put the brake on. Now watch this. I've got to do everybody's job for them today. Hello, Mr. Bouquet. Bye-bye. See, I'm doing everybody's job for them today. I'm the milkman, I'm the sandman, I'm the train driver. You give me a minute, I'll be the guard. No, it is a limited area in certain aspects, Scott. Go to Doniford next, which is what? Where is Doniford? Oh, it's just round the corner, isn't it? It is a limited area in certain aspects. I mean, you are able to walk on the rails at certain parts, but as far as, say, the area, I wouldn't be able to leave the station unless that's what the game says you can do. So say, for example, the last one we did last week, that allowed me to walk around the tracks while I was going between locos. It allowed me to walk in. It basically allowed me to interact. Take train to Newcastle. That would be a good idea. There is just one problem with that. They haven't released a route for Newcastle yet, which is an absolute scandal. Although Ian is lying, because there is a route for Newcastle, the Tees Valley line, but it only goes as far as Tyne Yard. So when we get that, we may consider going to Newcastle. Although this is a kind of loco that would have looked at Newcastle and thought, yeah, I like that area. I've only ever been to Newcastle twice. No, tell a lie. 3 times. One was this year. I did some buses photo in there, and Tyne and Weir the day before. Then I went to, where else did I go after that? Where was it? I came back from Newcastle. We stayed overnight in Newcastle because we did. We met up with a few friends who live in Chester Street. And what else did we do? I think that was it. Yeah, so we've only been to Newcastle 3 times. Twice for the day and once passing through. But from what I've seen of Newcastle, it's a lovely city. You are not going to hear me say a bad word about Newcastle. Middlesbrough, on the other hand, if you are watching from Middlesbrough, hello. My sister will be staying at university there soon. Please don't kill her. Ooh, short platform. Wow, this one doesn't like this platform. So throttle is off, and we're going to bring it to a halt any moment now, I think. Yes. Except it didn't like that initial application, so give it a bit more. Oh, it liked that. It liked that. Oh, yes, I like that. Can I... a bit short. Unlock left. I don't think I saw anything here, so... we're going to have to sit in here. I'm trying to think what the next station is. I think it's Washford. No, it's not Washford. It's Willington. Willerton. Willington, somewhere around that corner. No, that was it. This year at Newcastle, when I went to Newcastle, I got a... normally when you get a ticket for the train, you can get a single. If you want to jump off somewhere before, you can jump off, and then if you want to resume your journey, you can resume your journey. Lock the doors and then get ready, full power up this hill, full power. It's Willington next. 6,000 amps just went through that class 47. Oh yes. But as I was saying, normally you can get a ticket and you'd be like, yeah, you're fine, just taking a breather for a few minutes, no problem. With the Tidal Weir Metro, I did that because I got on at... now, what was that station I got on at? It was one of the stations on the airport line where the Newcastle Airport Travelodge is. Oh, I forgot its name now. Yeah, I forgot its name. But I went from there to Heworth, did a bit of filming at Heworth, and when we went back through the barriers, my ticket wasn't valid. And I was like, well, hang on, I've not even got to the zone I need to go to yet. And they're like, no, but the way our ticket works is, because you've got a ticket that says zone C, B and A, if you go from zone C, you're only allowed to get off once. Which I thought was a bit crazy. But anyway, they said you're more than welcome to go through, pay at your destination station, and I did. They're a lovely bunch on the Tidal Weir Metro. It's just they don't like enthusiasts a lot. I don't know why. That's the straight brake, Ian. You don't want the straight brake, you want this brake. Because you want to slow it down for the 10-mile-an-hour zone that's coming up. Then release the brake. And then power it up again. To stop it stalling out on the hill. Because there's nothing worse than a stalled 47 on a hill. So this is Willington. That's Willington diesel depot over there. And they're going to give us the red light. So presumably... Why have I got a speed limit of 1? 1! Did you want us to go somewhere? I mean, 1? That'll probably get me to the end of the fucking yard. It's ridiculous. What's after Windsor? Should be Stigumber, Crocombe, Heathfield, and then Bishop's Lydiard. Yay! Right, keep your eyes out for... I see a pail. I see a pail. I see pail. Look, I see a pail. I see a pail. Hello, Bam Bam Gaming. Hello, welcome. Power it up. Again, come on. How is your day? My day is not bad. It's certainly a very good day today for me. Whoa! Stop, 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 stop! Thank you. That could have been embarrassing. Scotty, if you're still here, I'll give you an example now of how far you can go, because you can go down here, over here. Look, oh, there's that lamp. You can go get that lamp. And oh, there you are. If you all want to, what are you doing coming down here? No trespassing, darling. And then there's a pail there that needs filling, and let me come down this side here. Show you this lovely look. There you go. Look at that. There's a beauty right there. Is there a churn around here somewhere? There's going to be a churn. That's a litter bin. And you can't go out the exit there. It is a good game, isn't it, Bam Bam? Oh, there's a poster there. You can put that poster there as well. I better run back because we're due to leave now. Lock doors. I know. I'm coming. I'm coming. I'm coming. I'm coming. I was just doing everyone else's job for them. Right. Close that door. Next stop, Crocombe Heathfield in 15 minutes. Are you, Bam Bam, are you looking forward to the, okay, why are we not going? Brakes released. Ah, there we go. That could have been a bit embarrassing there. Are you looking forward to the 2020 update that's coming in a couple of weeks' time for this game? And if so, what routes are you looking forward to? Yes. I must say, I was looking forward to it, Long Island. I've got Long Island Railroad on here as an add-on already. And that's the one thing that really, really annoyed me about the 2020 update. And it really does irk me because there are people that have spent all this money getting all these add-ons and whatnot. And then they find out that they get the 2020 update, they could have had the add-on for half the price. I mean, the only one that I'll be looking forward to on there is when I get the main Spets art bar. because we do love a German route. I do love a German route. In fact, I might do one of the German, because I've got what we've got to do. I've got the Ruhr-Sieg Nord and Long Island Railroad still to do on this game yet. But then we'll get the main Spessartbahn, which would just leave. Oh, and I found out what the American route is, Bam Bam Gaming, that they're going to bring out with the 2020 update. And I don't like it. I must admit, right, when I heard them say this, I thought to myself, well, that is completely the wrong thing. So, when they said they were doing the 2020 update, they were going to bring out a route for West Coast America. So as soon as you hear West Coast America, you're thinking, right, Los Angeles, San Francisco, maybe Oregon, over in that area. No. The route they're bringing out is in Pensacola. Pensacola is Florida. Now, my geography isn't the best, but I'm pretty sure Florida is the east coast of America, not the west coast of America. Go figure. Why exactly? I could have thought of a million places better than Pensacola. Nothing against the people at Pensacola, because one of the wrestlers that I watch on WWE, he's from Pensacola, Florida. But Pensacola for me, I mean, you've had two routes on this game, American, and both are New York based, with the Liberty Airport to I forgot the name of the other town at the other end, and then you got the Long Island Railroad. But when you say West Coast of America, you expect it to be West Coast of America. You don't expect it then to be completely the other side of the country on the East Coast and in an obscure location as Pensacola. That just makes no sense. Now we'll ease the throttle off. How about New Jersey Transit Train? See, this is what a lot of people were saying. Because as soon as they said, oh, it's another American route, let's keep the New York theme going. Because you could have had this would have been the perfect opportunity for them to do New York Grand Central Station. Perfect opportunity. But they didn't take it. Like I said, New Jersey, maybe Boston. Because I know Boston's got a good transit area. But I would have loved to have seen Los Angeles, San Francisco, Sacramento, somewhere California based. But instead we're going to be going to Pensacola. Maybe the PATH train. Exactly, the PATH train. You could have had so much more. But alas, we have got Pensacola, and hopefully when I play the route next week, I'll have a bit more information. Try and get source a bit more information out about this Pensacola route. See what it's all about, or even somewhere like Chicago. Now, how cool would a route have been to Chicago? Because I think Chicago and Detroit are pretty close to each other. Chicago to Detroit, there you go. There's your route. However, what the problem is, Train Sim World, and this is a problem with all the routes that you see on the game. Well, I thank you very much. That is a very nice compliment to have, Bam Bam Gaming, and I appreciate that a lot. I am very humble, as they say. It's very hard for me to be humble sometimes, but I can be humble when I need to be humble. But no, the problem with Train Sim World is each route has to be limited to 50 miles. They can't exceed the 50-mile area. If they exceed 50 miles, then their databases decide, no, you're all right. You go do what you want. No, but they've got to keep it to within 50 miles. Hence is why the West Somerset Railway, it's 16 miles of pure beauty. My speedo is doing something. Everyone see my speedo in the corner here. It's going 5-4, 5-4, 5-4, 5-4. No, you go 5-4, 5-4. I'm going off on a tangent here now. So they've got to limit it to 50 miles. Hence is why the Transpennine route is Manchester to Leeds only, because Manchester to Leeds is only about 30 miles. As the crow would fly, it's 30 miles. What else? I don't know how long the Northeast Corridor route is. I don't know how much the Long Island Transit route is, but I can assure you that's less than 50 miles. I am pretty confident that the route from the main Spessartbahn from Aschaffenburg to where was it going to? Oh, I forgot the name of that station. And I was only doing a plan to go to Europe next year a couple of weeks ago, and I forgot the name of that station. It begins with a H and I can't think of it. That's about 50 miles. Ruhr-Signal from Hagen to Hoffenheim, I think it's Hoffenheim. That's less than 50 miles. Paddington to Reading, the Great Western route, that's definitely less than 50 miles, because I think it's only about 25, something like that, to Reading, which isn't a lot, really, if you think about it. What we got here? Oh, we got another station. Oh, this is that Holt station. Are we not stopping here? Obviously not. Absolutely. Add me on YouTube, add me on where is that? Oh, we're not stopping at Stigumber. Well, sorry people at Stigumber, we're not stopping here. I do apologise. It's not on the timetable. Fair enough. You absolutely add me on PS4. You can add me on YouTube. You can hit the subscribe button. You can add me anywhere you like. We're all adding each other. That's the way YouTube should be. Everyone should grow together. Not those that come along, oh no, but you sub for me and I'll sub for you back, and oh, you do this to me and I'll do this for you back. That doesn't work. The YouTube algorithm doesn't work like that. And sooner or later, these accounts that do sub for sub and like for like and whatever, they'll all be found out and they'll all be kicked off. Because that's not the way that YouTube works. Sub for sub, like for like and all that is just an easy way to get to the pay window. Well, we're not all about the pay window here. We're all about the long climb, the long slog. We're in it for the long haul. I mean, my railway channel on it, that took, I think it was 4 years to get to 1,000. And when I got to that 4 year, I was absolutely proud because I'd actually done it on my own. No help, all off my own back. I was absolutely proper proud when I got that to 1,000 subscribers. And that's currently sitting at the moment at 4,146 subscribers, which is a lot of subscribers. Let me tell you, it's not as big as some channels, because there are much bigger channels out there. But certainly, when that got to the 1,000 subscribers, dead proud, dead proud. I mean, this channel at the moment, when I last counted, was at 283, and we want to get to the end of August, 300 subscribers, and I think we can do that. And then we'll set ourselves another target, Christmas 400, and then when it comes around for the 2-year anniversary of the channel, we want to be at the halfway point. I set out a 3-year plan for this channel. Some people say, oh, that's ambitious. That is absolutely very ambitious. But what you got to remember is YouTube gaming, it's one of the most competitive markets out here. You are talking, there is a lot of people that are playing a lot of the same games. You've got to stand out, because if you don't stand out, you're going to get lost. And then when it comes to it and you look at their channel, I think, why has their channel got that many subscribers and why am I struggling? And then you look at theirs and think, oh wow, that's actually pretty good. So the main thing, stand out. I mean, I know some of the games that I do, Snooker 19 and F1 2019, there is a lot of competition for those two games. Although I think the Snooker 19 competition has started to wane just a fraction, with certainly with the big updates that they've done. Excuse me. But F1 2019, one of my cornerstones of this channel, that's going leaps and bounds. And you know, to be getting the views that we sometimes get on that channel, on this channel, it's amazing. Because like I said, there are a lot of other guys and they're getting more, and full respect to them for doing that. Full respect. But like I said, by the end of August, 300 subscribers, Christmas 400 subscribers, the 2-year anniversary 500 subscribers, and then for year 3 we're going for it, the big 1,000. As soon as I've done this, I'm going to be disappearing, because I've got a bit of work that needs doing, unfortunately. But you know, maybe one day. I'm all about helping people out in any way that sees fit. But as soon as I've done this here, then we're going to be heading up, because I've got something that needs doing. How you doing over there, Yoshi? Yeah, she's still sleeping. Damn cat, that's all she ever does is sleep. Mind you, she's old. Is our Yoshi. We've had her now. How long have we had her now? Getting on for 10 years. So that's a long time. And then you see our other cat and you think, oh my god, he's a sprightly fellow. So, coming up to Crocombe Heathfield. Yeah, we're a little late, but that's fine. See if I can find any more collectibles and whatnot here. There goes a plane. Does anyone see any buckets? Any milk churns around? There might be something here at the end of the station. No. Thought there would be, but obviously not. Look at that! That is a perfect stop, folks. And we've got the green light. So I think we'll stay in because we're all set up here now. And then the last station should be Bishop's Lydiard. And then hunky dory doodly diddly da, we are at the end of the scenario. And we'll have a look at next week's vintage trains. Saturday the 24th, Gloucester goes retro with Clun Castle. Fine dining steaming train on the 5th of September. Yeah, anyone in the I'll show you in a second when we get the doors closed. Right then, can we go? Bishop's Lydiard? Yes, we can. Power this 47 out of Crocombe Heathfield station. That's what it's doing. Oh, you want to slow that down? It's all downhill from here. But yeah, I'll show you this just before we exceed the speed limits. Anyone in the Birmingham, Gloucester area? Oh, that's fine. There is a steam engine going to be in your area. There she is, Clun Castle. I'll show you the date as well. 24th of August. If you fancy going along and seeing one of the flagship locos on the preservation fleet, head off to Gloucester. And you can go see Great Western's finest, we shall say. Now, actually, I just thought it won't be running because there's a steam ban in that area at the moment. So it might be Tysley's 47. Who, if you joined us last week, we had the pleasure of that locomotive. We're constantly fighting this downhill grade. It may be 1.2%, but it's a nippy one when we get the full weight of this convoy behind us pushing us down the hill. Give it an initial. I won't do initial application. Yes, it will. It's holding. It's holding at 25, folks. Well, 24 now. There we go. I think next week, do we get our first Class 33 run? No, we don't. I don't think we do. I thought we did, but obviously we didn't. But now we're down to a point, just a flat 1% grade. Going down this hill into Bishop's Lydeard Station in 2.5 miles. There'll be a 10-mile-an-hour limit. Now down to 1.1, 1.2 again, 1.3. It's fun just having the throttle off, feathering it down the hill, and it's all looking doozy, as they say. I mean, who knows, we may get into Bishop's Lydeard on time. We're 3.5 minutes away and we've got 2.2 miles to go. Gonna be close, but I reckon we could. Well, not by speeding, we're not going to be doing that, that's for sure. Don't tell anyone we're speeding. You saw nothing. Nope, nobody saw that, folks. Nobody saw that we were speeding. Figment to all your imagination. I am kidding, of course. Oh, we're going to be close. Don't think we're quite going to get there, though. I think we're going to be late, later by about 2 or 3 minutes into, excuse me, into Bishop's Lydeard. Interestingly, where my brother's going in a couple of weeks for our holiday. They're the Great Western Railway franchise are running special trains from Taunton to Bishop's Lydeard that day, so on the Saturday, which is the 17th, I do believe. So if you are in the area, go pop along. It'll probably only be a little unit, little Class 150 or something in that neighbourhood, but yeah, should be fun to see them go to Bishop's Lydeard, because whatever it is going to be coming from Exeter about 9 in the morning, so should be fun, I think. Of course, I won't be there that day. I'll be elsewhere on the last day of my holiday. Secret location to be announced, but nobody's guessed where I'm going. And I can't believe nobody's guessed. It's so easy, it's so obvious. What are we doing now? 0.8 to a mile, we'll have to shut it down to 10 to come into Bishop's Lydeard Station. If it's a case of we've got to crawl all the way to the line. You've made it this far and then you've got to crawl over the finish line, folks. Who is YouTube star Saffron Baker? I don't know who she is. I assume she's that the YouTuber that recently passed away. Cause I know there was something said about a YouTuber passing away recently. Is it her? Is it that lass that passed away? Maybe it is. I don't know. Who knows? All right, let's get it slowed down then. We're almost at the finish line, folks. Come on, Class 47. You've served me well today, D1566. And let's be honest, she has served me very well today. Here we are, ladies and gentlemen, arriving into our final station of the day, Bishop's Lydiard. If you have joined me for the whole route, you are a trooper. You are also a legend as well. Bucket. Bucket. And you have nothing but my respect for joining me for the full length of this route. Oh, the shunter's here. What's the shunter doing here? There's a little bucket here. There'll do. Unlock left, and I imagine that people want to go home now. I know I want to go home. Hopefully that is the end of the activity. There might be some stuff over here that we've got to go and I think while I'm here I'll go get that bucket that I've already filled. Not to know what the shunter's doing here. Or is that for the next activity? Objective complete. Done. You can see our timetable there. We did all right, and then after watch it, we started losing our time. But to get to Bishop's Lydiard free late, we're not going to moan at that. I think that's a job well done. So let's go back to the main menu to finish it off and round it up. There we go. So, next week's scenario, let's go take a look at it, shall we? Nope, we got a 47. It's a follow-up to the activity we just did. And then we move on to the 33s as well. So, next week, the last passenger service has just arrived into Bishop's Lydian. Well, yeah, we brought it there, that's why. What are we going to do? Requires storage. Use the resident class 09 to put everything in its place. So basically, these two here coupled onto that, and that's now going to couple onto that. I think that's a pretty neat way of doing things. Actually, that's pretty cool. And then afterwards we got to, like I said, the Minehead Mariner. That's another 75-minute activity. But that's a rail tour. That we'll go into that in detail later on. But if you have watched the full length of this, thank you. I honestly thank you all from the bottom of my heart. It means the world that you stick around, that I'm interested enough to stick around so you can listen to an old man babble on about dribble. I hope you've had fun watching. If you haven't subscribed, hit the subscribe button, hit the notification bell. You'll get notified when I'm on streams or a video goes up, which is usually about midnight every day. Now we kind of figure it out into the midnight area so that everyone over in America gets to watch it as they're going about their evening. Everyone in front of me gets to watch it as they're getting up or before they go to work or whatnot. So it works for me. And then when they wake up over here in Europe, it's there waiting for them. So, like I said, thank you for watching. Hope you all enjoyed. We'll see you for this next week, when we're going to do this 45-minute chore of finishing up what we just brought in off this station. So until then, take care. Thanks for watching. We'll see you all next week, folks, for some more Train Sim World.